Have you ever felt drained after always putting others first? What if I told you that thinking about yourself first can actually make your life better and happier? Stick around, because today we're going to uncover why it's important to put yourself first and how it can transform your life. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. This channel is all about life tips, personal growth, and simple hacks to improve yourself. We're a small but growing family, so I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and helped us reach 1,000 subscribers. It would mean a lot. Today we're going to talk about 10 powerful reasons why you should always think about yourself first. Don't worry, it's not selfish. It's smart, healthy, and necessary for your growth. 1. You know yourself best. You know yourself better than anyone else in the entire world. You are the only person who truly experiences your thoughts, your emotions, and the unique way you see life. While people around you might try to give advice, suggest what's best, or even push you in certain directions, no one can feel exactly what you feel or understand your deepest desires the way you do. Your feelings, your needs, your dreams, they are completely personal, and they shape who you are at your core. By taking the time to truly listen to yourself, to understand what energizes you, what makes you happy, and what aligns with your goals, you empower yourself to make choices that lead to a more fulfilling, balanced, and meaningful life. 2. Feel empowered. When you put yourself first and pay attention to your own needs, you start to feel truly in control of your life. Instead of being pulled in every direction by other people's demands or expectations, you gain the ability to make choices that align with your values, your goals, and your happiness. This sense of empowerment comes from knowing that your decisions matter and that you have the right to prioritize your own well-being. It's about taking responsibility for your life, recognizing your own strength, and trusting yourself to navigate challenges with confidence. When you feel empowered, fear and doubt start to fade, and you realize that you are capable of creating the life you want. Feeling empowered is not about controlling others. It's about taking the reins of your own journey, embracing your freedom, and stepping into a life that you design for yourself. 3. Better decisions. When you take the time to focus on yourself and truly understand your own needs, feelings, and goals, your choices become much clearer and smarter. Often, people make decisions based on what others expect, social pressure, or temporary emotions, which can lead to regret or confusion. But when you put yourself first, you can step back, think carefully, and evaluate what is really best for you. Focusing on yourself helps you see your options more clearly, weigh the pros and cons, and make choices that align with your long-term happiness and success. It's not about being selfish. It's about being wise and intentional. Every decision you make with self-awareness becomes a step toward the life you truly want, rather than a life shaped by others' expectations. 4. Limit stress. When you make yourself a priority and start thinking about your own needs, you naturally reduce a lot of unnecessary stress and prevent burnout. When you focus on yourself first, you learn to set healthy boundaries and say no when something doesn't serve your well-being. You start to recognize what truly deserves your time and energy and what doesn't. By honoring your own needs, taking breaks when necessary, and giving yourself permission to rest, you protect your mental and emotional health. This not only helps you feel calmer and more balanced, but it also gives you the strength and clarity to handle challenges more effectively. Thinking of yourself first isn't selfish. It's a powerful way to maintain your energy, reduce stress, and live a life where you can truly thrive without burning out. 5. Self-respect. When you start putting yourself first, something amazing happens. You begin to command respect, not by demanding it, but simply by valuing yourself. People often take for granted those who always say yes, always put others first, or never stand up for their own needs. But when you make your well-being a priority, set boundaries, and honor your own time, energy, and feelings, others naturally notice and start respecting you more. This isn't about being arrogant or selfish. It's about showing that you understand your worth and that you won't allow yourself to be treated poorly. Self-respect is contagious. You teach others how to treat you by how you treat yourself. When you respect yourself, you inspire healthier relationships, create clearer expectations, and encourage others to value their own needs as well. 6. Avoid being taken advantage of. When you start putting yourself first, you naturally learn to set clear boundaries with people, and this is one of the most powerful ways to protect yourself. Often, when we constantly put others' needs before our own, we unintentionally give people permission to take advantage of our time, energy, and kindness. Saying yes to everything can leave you exhausted, frustrated, and even resentful. But by prioritizing yourself, you gain the courage and clarity to communicate what is acceptable and what is not. 7. Learn what you want. When you start thinking about yourself first, you give yourself the space and time to truly discover your passions, desires, and what makes you happy. By prioritizing yourself, you begin to explore what genuinely excites you, what you enjoy doing, and what kind of life you really want to live. This self-discovery is a powerful process. It helps you identify your goals, understand your strengths, and recognize the opportunities that truly matter to you. When you know what you want, your decisions become more intentional, your energy becomes more focused, and your life starts to feel more meaningful. Learning what you want isn't selfish, it's essential. 8. Achieve goals. When you start putting yourself first, you gain the focus and clarity needed to achieve the goals that truly matter to you. Often, people get distracted by trying to meet everyone else's expectations or by chasing things that aren't really aligned with their own dreams. But when you prioritize yourself, you can identify what's truly important for your life, what aligns with your values, and where you want to put your time and energy. This focus allows you to take consistent steps toward your goals without getting pulled in too many directions. 9. Avoid resentment. When you always put others first and neglect your own needs, it's easy to start feeling frustrated, tired, or even angry. Constantly giving your time, energy, and attention to others without caring for yourself can leave you emotionally drained. Over time, this can build up resentment, not toward others necessarily, but toward the situation and even toward yourself for allowing it to happen. By thinking about yourself first, you create balance in your life. You learn to say no when you need to, take breaks when your energy is low, and prioritize the things that truly matter to you. This doesn't mean you stop caring about others. It means you protect your emotional well-being so you can be at your best in every relationship. 10. More productive. When you start putting yourself first, something incredible happens. You become more focused, motivated, and productive in everything you do. Often, when we constantly prioritize others' needs over our own, our energy gets scattered, and it's hard to concentrate on the tasks that truly matter. But when you focus on yourself first, you clarify your priorities and dedicate your energy to what aligns with your goals and passions. This focus allows you to work smarter, not just harder, and to make consistent progress in the areas of life that matter most to you. Motivation naturally increases because you are doing things that truly resonate with your heart and purpose. Being productive in this way isn't about doing more for others. It's about achieving your own dreams efficiently, building momentum, and feeling accomplished. The more you prioritize yourself, the more your time, energy, and efforts turn into real results, making you feel confident, empowered, and fully in control of your life's direction.